Hi everyone, my name is David Shelley and I'm with BBA Technology Services. I wanted to do a video today, a short video, going over Apple products. That's your Mac Airs, your MacBook Pros, as well as your iMac desktops, but more or less the operating system associated to Apple products. I think there's a misconception in the marketplace that Apple products will not get any antivirus or spyware, any malicious content, and that's just quite untrue. And on the contrary, I've seen in the last 15 months a greater target for hackers and eloquent viruses and spyware activities to actually target the Mac products. And I would have to say the vast majority of Mac products don't have any type of protection on them via antivirus. And it's certainly something that needs to be evaluated since Mac products are becoming so prevalent in the commercial space. The old days of having 90% PCs and 10% Macs are dead. That's over. So what we're starting to see more is kind of the 60-40. Senior management, any sales folks typically have an Apple product, typically a Mac Air or a MacBook Pro. And then obviously your finance folks and your admin folks typically continue to leverage the PCs. So I'm here to talk about this misconception in the marketplace and really point to some solutions out there that are for the Mac that will definitely protect it moving forward. There are a lot of great products out there that address the Apple space, and some of them we're going to talk about today. They're antivirus products that do more than just download antivirus signatures and make sure that your machine is protected, but it also has some baseline features that are pretty impressive for a very low cost. A lot of them are native in the actual software itself, such as web filtering. It also deals with some malicious links, which is a very positive thing, especially for the commercial space, but also in the residential space with your children, as well as guests coming into the home and visiting things that they shouldn't, and actually infecting other machines. I've seen that. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Sophos Home. It's a very good product. It's very reliable, and it also has the web filtering, and it's free up to a certain amount of devices. Sophos also has commercial grade products that are much more granular in terms of how they scan and index for these types of malicious content. The Sophos Home is free again, but the Intercept X and those types of products associated to the Sophos Intercept X, and that's spelled Sophos, that Sophos product is roughly in the commercial space your $4 to $6 a seat type of price point. Some of the other popular products for residential or commercial is Trend Micro. Trend Micro has been around for 10-15 years, very tried and true, has a lot of features associated to their product, and typically will run about your $10 to $15 a seat in the commercial space, or you can spend $120 a year in the residential space for your home computer or non-commercial based products. It's about $120 to get you an annual subscription, but it's well worth it and protects it very well. The last one I'll talk about is Avast, A-V-A-S-T. It's a very good product. It's a fairly new software out to the marketplace, but it has gotten a lot of positive reviews, and we've actually seen it in a lot of our smaller based accounts just because it does have an aggressive price point, and it does kind of everything that the other two do. But if I had to pick out of the three, Sophos is definitely cutting edge and on the cusp of all the new things that are happening maliciously in the marketplace and update their software quite quickly. It has the lowest footprint in terms of resource consumption on your desktop or laptop, so it's definitely the one that I would recommend. And obviously the home edition, it's a no-brainer since it's free, but obviously commercial, you wouldn't want to use your home edition in a commercial setting. The last thing I'll talk about today in this video is backup associated to these Mac devices. I think too often people leverage on iCloud and your iTunes account and using iCloud as a backup, and I know Apple wants you to do that. I'd be very careful from that perspective, primarily because the way it overwrites and the access that it gives to people that are on that account has created some complexity and some trouble for some. So And then obviously restoring from iCloud has its own set of challenges that I don't think people really understand. And then when in the event of a loss, they go to iCloud to restore, and then they realize how troublesome it is to bring it all down. So that being said, I think a lot of people when they buy Macs, they think everything's all inclusive. It'll do backup. It doesn't get, it's protective. It's the most secure. It doesn't get viruses. Very inaccurate. And in my humble opinion, I think it's best that you decide on a backup platform for your Mac device other than the iCloud that will encompass all the files as well as the system state of that device so that it's easier to replicate in the event of a loss, or someone spills orange juice on it, someone steals your Mac Air. It's much easier to reconstruct that computer very accurately to the way it was before if you had some type of backup platform like a Cloudberry, some type of cloud-based product that will facilitate that type of quicker restore. And there's a lot of solutions out there. If you have questions of some that might work best for you, certainly comment or reach out to me, and I'll do my best to give you the best direction in terms of what's the best product for the price, bang for your buck, so to speak, for backing up your device. I really appreciate you watching this video. My name's David Shelley with BVA Technology Services. Have a great day.